Okay guys, what is up? Welcome back. First episode of Kerbal Space Program. And I'm on career mode. I wasn't going to start a new one because it just took me forever. Um, Quick note, it will be extremely laggy when I'm on the ground. Like when I'm on a planet, but when I'm on a moon it won't be laggy. So our mission today is to get to the moon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into an orbit, a low orbit around Kerbin, boost it up to the moon, not bother orbiting around it. I'm not bothering orbiting. In fact, I might just put this thing into orbit around the moon. So yeah, I don't even know yet. But at the minute I'm getting 5 FPS, which is bad. So let's just make sure we get this set up. So I don't know why every capsule is monoprop now, because um I've not got any RCS and I've still forgot to put batteries on this thing. So I've got a ship that is already kind of on the moon, but it's not got enough fuel to get back off of the moon. So, yeah, let's go. When it decides to go back, thank you. Fly with me and watch the world go by. This might be a bit of a slow start, even though there's like 6 rockets trying to get it up there, but you know, I don't really mind letting the struts on it and stuff to keep it stable. And yes guys, I still do have a cough. Right. The only reason I didn't let these 6 rockets detach at the same time is I thought it looked cooler. Only reason. I'm not going amazingly fast. With us now we've got Bob. Yeah. But this thing isn't in the highest orbit, and I don't even know why I put it into orbit. I did have a space probe that was in orbit, but I need to get it back up into orbit because I have to load a quick save, and it was before I had that in orbit, so we might do that in the next episode. Spoiler. So, alright, so we're not that far into our fuel yet. I did name the rocket to infinity and beyond because I couldn't think of another name. You know, it's a cool name. Let's go inside the cockpit, see how things are looking. Oh, bad view there. That's a very bad view actually. That's water maybe? Or maybe that's the monoprop oxide. We got shoes down there. We got... Can I turn it around enough to see him? No, I can't. Okay. Well, you know, we got dials and stuff, and so on, so on. Let's see where I'm doing for... Oh, no, see, isn't it? Right, we're only 2,000 meters up. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to probably like 9,000 meters, I think I'm going to guess, and then I'll start turning because this thing's a heavy thing and it'll take it that long to turn, I'm going to guess. But I'll also put a bit of thrust with it so it turns faster. Because it practically, I don't know, really, it's hard to explain. Yeah. I did do a few things to, like, the config files to make the game speed up with the FPS rate, but it didn't do much. It's only when I'm on out of Kerbin's atmosphere. that it does much. Like, because the problem with the game is until they fix it, it tries to render everything at once, so it'll try to render all the planets at once, so it'll try to practically load them all at once, which, if you've not got a very good PC, then, you know, you will be getting a lot of lag, and the game may even crash, as it can't talk, Jesus, as it has happened to me a bit, especially when I've gone into an encounter, but that doesn't happen anymore, seeing as I've messed with the config, which someone thought was illegal, but it wasn't, or at least I don't think it was. Now at 4,300 meters, and we're at 129 meters per second, 130 now. So it's not the fastest rocket until it gets up into orbit, but it has got this booster stage here with these 3 rockets. So these fire, those drop. Well, rarely these fire. These 3 on the outside drop, then those drop on the inside, and these will stage and fire. And then when those finish, they'll drop, and then it'll be on the 3. It'll be on the final stage, and we've got a few experiments. And I did put like 4 parachutes on this, sorry, because it's going to be bringing all of this back. And I put extra landing legs on it, as you can see. But we don't need those out yet, do we? So we're at 5,000 meters now. Usually when I set up a bottom stage for getting me into orbit, like this bit here, it will usually be 5,000 meters for half a tank, and then another half for another 5,000, but because this ship's a bit heavier, it doesn't seem to be that way, although it might, depends, because the faster you burn fuel, the lighter the ship becomes, so the faster you'll start to speed up, and it's kind of like, I think it'd be fuel to weight ratio. So, yeah. But these rockets, the I think LTVs, I can't remember the name. Like LTV-45s. They've got thrust vectoring and they generate electricity, so that should be keeping me dumb for electricity. As you can see, if I hover over that, it's telling me that the LT-45 liquid fuel engines are giving me electricity, the amount that they're burning. And they can give me 0.12 units. I'm gonna guess a second, maybe. I don't know, don't quote on that. So we're 8,000 meters up now, we still got plenty of fuel left, like, in this bottom stage. And if we've got fuel remaining from the bottom stage, and if we're in orbit, then I'll just use it until it's empty and stage it. Right, so I've just reached 9,000 meters. I'm gonna cut back the throttle a lot because it's just easier to do this and bring it up a bit. Turn off SAS, which is like stabilization. If you didn't know. Usually I just do it from here because it's easier for me to do it. Bring up the throttle a bit more and a bit more. So we're gonna stop at 90 degrees, and then when we get our Apple up to say 60,000. Come on, stop. It's so good to have our RCS on this because it helped with that turning. Come on. Drift into position. T. Full throttle. Right, okay. Let's check our fuel resources for the bomb stage. So yes, we are still going on that bomb stage. Let's check where our apoapsis is. If you don't know what apoapsis and periapsis is, apoapsis is the highest point of your orbit, and periapsis is the lowest point. Yeah, so we're going to be at our apoapsis in 16 seconds, but as I burn, it increases more. I could just get on this vector. This. Oh, I forgot the name of it now. God. Yeah, but if I got on that vector, then I speed up much more quicker. And we've just run out of fuel on that first stage. Here's the G-force dropped. So what we'll do is we'll press space. So drop, and then those drop, and then those fire. And yes, a few of those do explode, but that's why I waited a few seconds. The vector's telling me to go here, on the nav ball, but I'm choosing not to because it's not very high yet, the orbit. And the more I burn in this position, the more, like, you know, the higher it gets. So I'm gonna do a crew report and see what the crew are thinking of this. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. Well, we could transmit it because these are generating electricity, so let's just go ahead and do that. And yes, if I do run out of fuel, or electricity, sorry, then I'll have no control over my ship. Which is annoying, but, you know. Yeah, I didn't really get anything off that, there's no really point of doing it, but, you know. I am looking to get solar panels for, like, my space probe when I get it up. This will just fold back up now and go back up against the ship, or the command hub rather. Let's see, what's our thing here now? Ooh. I want it to be higher, I want it to be a lot. If it's not gonna go much higher, then I'll just have to, like, kinda time warp to it. Lowest I'll take is 35,000. Highest I'll take is 60. See, because if I do this, and if I went to, like, here, if this actually speeds up, I'll be happy, but... Oh, it's working, okay then. Well... Got a bit of rotation on the ship. Okay, 40,000... 41,000... 42,000... 43,000, 44... 45... And so on, so on, so on. The last stage of rockets don't generate any fuel, so from there on out I won't be doing any transmitting of data. Data's what you need to get newer parts and newer tech. The career mode wasn't, like, added in, like, it was only added in until, like, last update, I think. What's this? Oh, 61,000. I'll wait for 64 then. 65, I don't care. Okay, so now we've got to wait till we get to about 15 seconds ahead of the Kerbal apple axis, and then we burn until we circularize. And I'm just waiting for this to become bigger. 1 minute. Oh yes, I am speeding up time, by the way. Because if this game didn't have a time up speed thing, then it'd take you hours to do. Real life hours. Which you know you don't want, do you? 20... 15, oh, okay then. Right, so now what we want to do is we want to go to here on the nav ball, and this will allow us to circularize. I'm not going to go exactly where the green mark is, but I'm going to go relatively close to it. Okay, right. We have passed it because that took too long. I know it says it'd take 15 minutes, 26 seconds to reach it again, but we would just kind of like crash into the ground because that's like going round, but you can't see that. If we could zoom in like really close, well we can actually, can we? I'm kind of worrying that we're not going to complete this orbit now, or we're not going to make a periapsis. We don't have a periapsis at the minute, but when it goes like fully around it, then we'll have a periapsis about here, or here. It depends. I should have really hurried up with that, but this ship is still... Oh, I'm not even burning, am I? Damn, maybe that's why. Okay, well... I was like, realised that I wasn't burning fuel, and I was like, what? Because the ship increases its speed quite fast, if, not saying I could, but I might be able to get, a periapsis going, because this is increasing, so there's still a chance, and the time's increasing till it, so. Yeah, it looks like we might get one. It'll be much lower than what we wanted it to be, but at least I think it will. No, this is going into the 70s. I don't want to match orbits with this thing because I've had that thing in there up there for about a week game time, which isn't much in real life time. It's about a few minutes because you can just speed up, can't you? Okay, we've just got our periapsis, and looks like I'm gonna stop, go around to our apoapsis. No, I'm not. Ooh, how could I increase my periaps from here? Because I'm still in the atmosphere, as you can see, and now I've like barely got a periaps. There's a way how you can do it. Just increase this. This is decreasing at a very slow rate, so we should be able to get past it if we go into out of map mode. Yeah. How's Bob doing? You can EVA him, he'll just like sit on the side of the cockpit, but because I'm not in orbit, there's still a gravitational pull and he'll fly off. See, because see how this is red up here? That's called physical time warp, when things can actually happen to your ship. Now, if we actually go back out of map mode, we might be able to see the SSO in somewhere. Let's see. Looks like we can't. Oh well. He's like right there, as you can see. It's a big distance to look, but as we get closer, we should be able to see it. That ship has plenty of fuel, so I'm not too worried about any of that bit. So it should just be like right there somewhere. Okay, so let's just keep. And in physical time warp, you can still like move, but it's much faster because of let's see, can we see it yet? I wonder if I'm looking the right way. If I click the boat right then, or if I click backspace, then the parachutes will deploy. These will, the legs will open. Let's see, we should be able to see it, although we're faster than it at the minute. Our velocity is more than it. See, ours is 2,240. Well, it's slowing down. 41, 40 now. It's the same. Well, it's relatively the same because it will probably speed up as it gets into a different inclination. Yeah, we definitely should be able to see it now. Let's see. What can I spy with my little eye? I've like seen it twice now and I've just missed it. But yeah, I don't get as much lag in space, so I've just realised that practically our apoapsis, we may collide into it. if this thing starts to speed up, which I can tell you now. See, what we could do now is we could still like goddamn see, now this is turned to the bigger one. So we could still burn and our periapsis would still increase, but just in a different way. So we've got 387 units of fuel left and 473 units of oxidizer left. Let's just get to our apoapsis, I'm gonna say, because no, we're not gonna collide into it. We're too fast for it, I think. Oh no, we may actually. Let's get into the right position. And see if we can see it. That's the planet. Let's burn now because right. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get it out to here, then I'll speed up time as to where I go around my orbit, and eventually I'll get an encounter. Yeah, as you can see, because this is a game, Kerbal is based off Earth, but it has 2 moons, and the moon is actually spelt with a umlaut, a German umlaut, but it's not there. It's not spelled M-O-O-N, it's spelled M-U-N. And the other moon's Minmus, which I have gotten to before, but I've run out of fuel and collided into it, which is never nice. Okay, so we're now getting our apoapsis out there. Let's decrease our throttle. Get a finger on X, because when you press X it cancels all throttle. There you go. That will fire us out of Kerbin, which is never good, because we could be on a trajectory to the sun. Well, we couldn't actually. We could, in fact, get to Duna. I've never been there before. Never really been out of Kerbin solar system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on the prograde vector, which will decrease our speed. I'm just gonna press it very gently, because I don't want to really be fired out of Kerbin, do I? That's better. Okay. Let's time warp off Kerbin's gravity. As you may see, the moon is now catching up with me. It's going at 542.5 meters per second, and its altitude is like 11 million. So, yeah, probably I'm just gonna get this thing into orbit and leave it there. Maybe next episode land it and get a space probe out there. Okay. 10 minutes till the encounter, and if I didn't move from this spot, the moon would just collide into me. I may like have to do a bit of work to get into orbit, because from this I think I'm going to collide into the moon. From this like sub-orbit. Or this encounter rather. Okay. Well, we need to burn now to decrease this. Yeah, looks like I'm landing on the moon then, okay. So now I need to get this to around 20 meters per second so I don't collide into it. Let's press this. Landing gear down. Be good if I had some lights because I'm on the dark side. So I can't see any mountains or anything because there is mountains on the moon. And there are also craters and crevices. So I'd say at 10,000 meters. In fact, now I'm going to start burning now because I think I can see the outline of a mountain. Yeah, I slowed right down there. Let's just get right in there. See, as I get closer to the ground, this prograde vector starts to move as to where I should be for the landing, like what the terrain's like. This ship will slow down, and there's lower gravity, so well, you should know that there's lower gravity really. Right, okay, let's slow it down again. I can come down at like 20 meters. Sorry for that bit of silence there. I have never properly landed on the moon and like came off it successfully. Oh, got a bit too slow there then. Steady as she does it. Steady as she does it. And we have landed. I'm so pleased with myself, I feel like clapping. I think it's safe to say we can wait for day to come so we can see our ship fully. Yeah, it kind of doesn't work because it looks like the planet is actually rotating though, isn't it? So we gotta wait till the moon gets onto the sunny side. There we go. Wait a bit more. So we'll get off our ship, we'll plant a flag. We are quite low on electrical charge, but it doesn't seem to be using that anymore. Keep that data. We'll EVA you. We'll go EVA report, and we'll do that down on the surface. Surface what? On the surface. Okay, let him just fall down there. Right. I was trying to see how I could take a screenshot then for the thumbnail. So here's everything that we did. Highest speed achieved was 1,950 meters per second. Highest speed over land was 3,328 meters per second. We covered that much ground distance right there. 69 million. 203,088 meters. We travelled 68 miles. Most G-force endured was 3.1 Gs. So what happened was we got liftoff, separation from the 3 outer rockets was confirmed, and then the inner rockets were confirmed for separation. The stack decoupler was damaged from the exhaust, but that didn't matter because it was gone anyway. They were all damaged. The hydraulic bit, do you know the bit with the outer rockets that fired those off, that was damaged, but that didn't matter. Bob Kerman from To Infinity and Beyond went on EVA, and that was just them. So, let's plant our flag, and we'll name it something glorious. Glory. No. Amazing. We did. Okay, not in caps. We did it. Plaque text. Okay, so we finally not it did it. And for the lols, I've actually just said that, yes. So what we'll do is we'll now take a surface sample. Sample. The darker midland surface appears to be made up of basaltic rock, that's right. And I get 120 signs for that, and I need that. If we go on EVA report now, so this is what he thinks, and it's not like a crew report. You look up and search for the sky. You look up and search the sky for Kerbal, and suddenly you feel very small. And I can see why he does. Okay, so we've done this. Now just the challenge of getting our jet back on and getting back into the rocket, the part that I always hate. Okay, and then we'll record our instruments, like our goo canisters and our mini science lab that we've got. Separate. Come on, grab it. Come on, let me grab it. Ah, damn it. I can do this. I just have hated doing this. All I've just gotta do is grab F. Yes. Board. I've actually just clapped because that's how happy I am that I didn't fail at that. So the SSO in is just over there. We could go get it, but this command pod can only fit one person in. We are free to just free return back. Now so let's go. Computer controls. Goodbye, Moon. Landing gear up. I've missed you. Oh, I will miss you. So when we get a straight escape trajectory, we should be firing straight at it, although because of gravity we probably have to loop around, decrease our apoapsis when we're at periapsis. So some people will be like, what? What does this stuff mean? Well, you will... Oh, I've run out of fuel, haven't I? Hopefully, I'm fast enough to escape, but I am slowing down. Now I feel dumb. I thought I had plenty of fuel. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to get out and push. I hate doing this. Right. we want to press M. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm getting out and I'm pushing the ship with you, aren't I? Well, no I'm not, because I don't trust myself. You could have done it, guys. You could have done it. I don't have enough speed to get the escape trajectory, so... That's the whole solar system, by the way, guys. Yeah, I don't have enough speed to get escape trajectory. And I'm already too fast and I'll just come in and crash. So, yeah. This was kinda dull, wasn't it? I wish I had RCS on this thing now, because I could just use that to get me out. By pressing shift. And then that would have just got me out. We can't let Bob die, can we? Now there is one thing that I'm willing to try. When I'm at my apoapsis, I get Bob out and I land back on the moon just with Bob and without the ship. Then I don't know what to do. I was gonna say I should run to this ship. I'm actually slowing down. As I go around, I'll start to speed up. And there's no way you can survive that. We could sure try and try quick saving it here. Oh well, I'm trying that then. Right. God be with us, God be with us, God be with us, God be with us, God be with us. Eh. Yeah, it didn't work, did it? Let's load up our quick save. Okay, Bob, you're getting out. Space, let go. I need to decrease how fast you're going and quick. Come on, Bob, you can do this. Just bounce. Just bounce. You can do this. No, I can't. Okay, guys, so it looks like Bob's dead. Oh well. Suppose it was all dreamt up. So, from the wreckage of the ship and the flag, and that's just debris. The flag was all the way over there. From the wreckage from the ship and the flag. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, rate, comment and subscribe. This has been Minecraft Master 2904 here, commentating for you.